the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Aquarius forecast for the month of May 2019 and the Taurus season. And for this Aquarius, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled all the decks I'll be using today. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the top two. We'll come back to them towards the end of the reading to give it some structure. And for now, move forward with this deck. Alright, so for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards fall into place and then we talk about the different messages coming across. Just like this. Okay, so we have here the Ten of Wands, major closing of a chapter. Something perhaps that was really important to you, really big to you, is now over. It is now behind you. It's time to move forward. I like that for you. This also indicates that a huge, burden is being lifted off your chest. So perhaps you're making some big moves, Aquarius, or you are starting something brand new, because 10 indicates the ending of something, but at the same time, it's about a beginning of something brand new. So with that, we have here the Empress that's fallen into place. The Empress is predicting very loving energy. This card is ruled by Venus. Venus, as we know, is the planet of romance, love, beauty, creativity. So anything and everything you wish to invest in terms of anything that you love, this is the time to focus on what you love. This is the time to invite in new love and get those, creative projects going. Like I mentioned, big moves happening, and these big moves are leading you towards abundance. I love that. I love that here for Aquarius. This right here, the shield shows that you are able to protect the things that mean a lot to you. Okay, there's protection indicated by the reading. There is abundance, just like the fruits being represented on this tree. It's, your fruits of hard labor, whatever you've been through. I love it. And along with that, this also indicates that, with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands, perhaps in the past you were really fighting for your place and perhaps demanding your position with something or someone. This could be in someone's life, this could be at work, but this has to do with something you've really worked hard for and asked for. So now in May, you are able to make the big moves that are required of you. Perhaps there might be a period of time where you're really gonna have to come on top, in the sense that you're gonna have to pull on those extra reserves of energy and really put in all that you can just to accomplish what you are now starting to focus your energy on. Whatever you're out to accomplish, this is a good time for it. It's a good time because the Empress indicates that you can have it. All right, you can, but you're gonna have to pull on those extra energetic reserves of yours. 7th and 8th, 9th, the second week of May is going to be perhaps a little bit rough. Okay, that's just because the planetary placement. We got Venus in Aries squaring with Saturn in Capricorn. So it does indicate that anything that you really love, those things are highlighted and you really want them. However, the Saturn in Capricorn, just the way they're arranging themselves, indicates that you're gonna have to really put in your best behavior, get your resume updated, for instance, or get your skills out there. Let people know what you're worthy of, right? Show them your worth. And it's about letting go and taking control over everything now. You have something amazing to work with, work towards. So that is amazing news right here for you, Aquarius. Love it. What else is happening? Well, let's see. Now we have a beautiful new moon, May 4th, that's in Taurus. So that's something that you can utilize, especially if you are setting your goals straight. New moons are really good for that. You can even do a new moon ritual, perhaps, to find out where should your energy be flowing towards. How can you be rewarded? You know, what are the things that you can do, the tasks that you can undertake to really get this money going, the money incoming, right? If it gets a little bit confusing, perhaps doing a new moon ritual can be favorable for you. Okay, same with the 18th of May, we have a Scorpio full moon that time. So full moons are more so about completion. So to get to completion, you first need to know what you are aiming for. So I mentioned there might be a little bit of confusion just because there is the Two of Swords here and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knights usually indicate, you know, moving forward. It's forward movement, but in this case, it appears as though, you know, there's steadiness present in this energy. That's great. That's probably that Taurus, the earthy energy that we're going to be utilizing in the month of May. And it can really help you, you know, break those barriers. Move forward with a deep sense of knowing that this is it, this is what I want, this is how I'm going to make my big move. But there might be some clarification needed. There might be certain things that you might want to dig into in terms of getting those facts ready for yourself before you make that big move. What are those facts? Well, you're going to have to do some digging, be like an investigator, and ask the right questions, ask the people in your life the right question, whoever you're involved with when it comes to the decision making, right? Go ahead, anything that you're unaware of or you feel as though you need to clarify something, it's a good idea to reach out for that. More than likely, people will approach you with a sense of honesty, and this is the Knight of Pentacles also indicates very trustworthy energy. Okay, so they'll be open and honest during this time period as well. So it's a good idea to have the conversations that you feel are necessary, whatever you need to reach success in this case, right? You want to start new, start fresh. If that's the case, you know, you're closing some sort of a chapter and starting something new. There's good looking energy here. But if you have your facts right from the beginning, it really gives all the more stability to whatever you are building at this time, right? Some solid foundation can be given to your business plan, for instance, your life plan, whatever it may be for you. So that permanency is more so set in place by the 13th of May, I would say, just because Sun in Taurus is trining with Pluto in Capricorn. So it's a time that whatever you're putting your efforts towards, you can really build something very permanent for yourself, something everlasting. 8 of Wands, major shifts in energy here for you. So definitely something new, great opportunities coming your way. Really, really positive news. For some of you, you might even be traveling just to gain access to this new beginning. It's very much indicated, moving homes, moving jobs, starting something new, enrolling yourself in a new course, perhaps like a summer course for yourself, earning a new certificate. All those things are being indicated because now it's time to be even a better version of yourself. You know, perhaps you've been thinking about it for a while. Hanged Man, King of Swords. This may have been on your mind, but now you're going to reach that clarity. King of Swords indicates your energy, right? Especially if you were confused before, you know, this reading, it's a general reading, so be mindful of that. Take it with a grain of salt. Can be applied to your sun, moon, and rising. And having said that, for some people, you might experience this already. You might already be going through this. For others, it might happen a little bit later. So regardless, the Two of Swords indicates a time period where there's unsurety present. But even with that unsurety, what happens is with the major shifts that are happening in and around you, it is allowing you to gain a brand new perspective. The Hanged Man is about perspectives. It is about a new viewpoint, right? So if you can see something differently now, that added perspective to what you already knew gives it all the more clarity, right? It strengthens your intuition when you know that you're on the right path. And you know, even the universe is letting you know you're on the right path by bringing you more and more goodness into your life. That's a great way to know that, all right, my intuition's strong. I can keep moving forward with this. You don't have to think twice about it, although you might be at some point, but eventually you will be at this very stable, sturdy place of knowing. Especially after that beautiful Scorpio full moon, which is about tuning into our deeper selves, our psychic abilities, strengthening our intuition, and asking ourselves. It's a Scorpio full moon, right? And with the energies, we're going from earth to air as well, transitioning. With all that happening, we are gaining perspective. It's like a cycle. We are learning, we are gaining, and once the level is complete, you arrive right here with the King of Swords, with a deep sense of knowing what it is you want, how you're going to move forward, and great clarity, just like this sword. It's a double-edged sword, which means you see both sides of the argument. Earlier, you're seeking the truth, and later you are knowing. And with a deep sense of knowing, you can move forward, make the big moves that are required of you, that you want to make. Okay, all right, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at our under the deck cards that are here for you. And on the bottom of the deck, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. I'm picking this up as you wanting this place, right? The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very wealthy and rich. She does not fear giving something away to someone, whether it is gifts, or cash, or, giving loans to perhaps a friend. She is not worried about that because she has more than enough when it comes to wealth and abundance. So this is the place that perhaps you are seeking to earn in your life. You might already be there, okay? But it's good, especially in the Taurus season. It's about getting all your finances straight, knowing where you're at so you know what you're working with as well. The Judgment card also here, and this is followed by the Queen of Swords. So arriving at a decision is really important in the month of May, because that will tell you exactly which way to go. The Queen of Swords, air energy, your energy, is urging you to speak your truth, speak your soul. Whatever is on your mind, more than likely, it is going to be very rewarding for you. Look at that beautiful Ace of Swords that's also here under the deck. So are you able to arrive at a very successful decision? Absolutely. The clarity is here. The truth is here. Whatever you were seeking for, the Two of Swords will be a very brief period of time where there is uncertainty about something. But overall, the energy is so direct. It's so forward that it gives you the direction you may also need to get success. Coming into your life, have a successful project, have a successful job, have a successful relationship, have a successful life overall. That is where the energy is headed, and that's amazing. Good time to know what you're doing, good time to make the moves that you want to make. And the Seven of Pentacles is also here, along with the Tower card and the Four of Cups. So these cards are really positive here for you. I know sometimes the Tower card is like, oh no, what is this? But it's just indicating, a change in lifestyle. We saw the Eight of Wands earlier. So even your subconscious mind is preparing itself for what is coming next. What may that be? A brand new beginning. All right. This is the energy that's being given to you is any changes you want to make in your home. This is a good time, spring cleaning, for instance, doing the taxes, the paperwork, whatever needs to get done, starting something new. This is a good time to seek the clarity you may need as to write down your list of objectives, goals, be very reasonable and logical in your thinking, and it is going to be strengthened by the energy that's being picked up in May, perhaps even early on, to make those significant changes and find the right moves that need to be made. So having said that, even with work, there is progress indicated. You're hard at work, trying to make those changes. Four of Cups is indicating good time to kind of go inward on the 4th of May and 18th of May, just because the moon's, the phases of the moon and the positioning and all that is really helping you reach clarity and gain a deeper sense of understanding. So overall, big moves, Aquarius, big moves. Let's go ahead, complement the reading with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards and see what other messages are here for you. Coming to life, yeah. Everything is coming to life for you. It is slowly becoming clearer. And the fact that you will be rewarded for your hard work is becoming more and more apparent. People are able to
You'll find that you're being either, congratulated, or really your list of accomplishments might be listed somewhere. People are approaching you in a way as to show you that, wow, whatever you've done is amazing, and now all your ideas, the inspiration you may have gained during the Pisces season is now coming to life, and that is just so beautiful. Happy for you, Aquarius. Let's complement these cards now with the Magical Times Empowerment cards. Whatever move you decide to make, Aquarius, in the month of May, it will be beneficial, rewarding, and successful. If you're trying to figure out what you need to eliminate from your life, you can always get a personal reading. Check out my website for more information at impureguidance.com. Lots of different services there for you, especially for business, success, wealth. All that is there. We're looking at partnerships here too, so if you're considering that, you can always get a reading for that to see which kind of a partner will be favorable, or if the current partner is favorable for you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the partnership card. It says on the bottom here, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. With this card, also notice the color purple and the way it's just being presented to you. It does take me back to chakras. For those of you who are interested in chakra healing and cleansing, I would highly recommend the third eye and the crown chakra around the full moon if you are interested. If you need any help with that or assistance, I do offer that service as well. So you can get in touch with me for that, okay? But make sure you order in advance, because all my readings they take 7 to 10 business days. So you want to be prepared if that's on your mind. For now, let's go ahead and read out the card. So affirmations, each of these cards come with an affirmation. So we're going to read out partnership. And you can use it as you like. You can begin your day with it or end your day with it. Completely up to you, okay? So, partnership. Today, I remember that good relationships don't just happen, but are a work in progress. They take time and patience and people that truly want to be together. I will face my problems, large or small, with courage, and I will tell the truth. Right now, I will love myself, and in doing so, I will gain the strength to love others. All right, so there we have it, Aquarius. That brings us to an end to your reading. I hope this helps. If you need any further clarification, like I mentioned, I'll be more than happy to work with your energy, and we can do a reading. All right, so thank you. Take care. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I will see you in the next video.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.